Assalamu alaikum students. Today's topic is going to be about exercise properties of light. The first question says, what evidence do you have that light travels in a straight line? Answer, we know that light travels in a straight line like over here because we can see the ray when they stream through a trees or when we looked at the light traveling from a projector on its way to the screen. Because light travels in a straight line, it cannot go around an opaque object, which explains why opaque objects make shadows. That means if this is an opaque object, the light can't move like this. It always moves in a straight line. That is why we won't see a light over here, like over here, but only a shadow of this object. Next question says, explain the following terms: opaque, transparent, translucent, and luminous. Let us answer that. Opaque describe the object and material which absorb, scatter, or reflect light and do not allow any light to pass through. You cannot see the opaque object. The transparent describe the objects or material that allows the light to pass through them with light, little or no diffusion or scattering of light. You can see clearly through the transparent object or material. Translucent objects describe the object or material that allows the light to pass through them, but which diffuses or scatters the light as it passes through. You cannot see clearly through the translucent object materials. Luminous objects are those objects which gives off light and their own visible light, like a sun. Sun basically gives off light to everything, and from that we are able to see everything. But if we look at the sun directly, we won't be able to see anything. So it must reflect it from something and get into our eyes. How many luminous objects you can think of? Let's answer this question. Luminous objects include sun and other star, flies and flames, lighted candles and matches, fireflies, glowworms, light bulbs and tubes and fireworks. Certain deep sea fish and some fungi also produce visible light. So there are fishes like this which have a special kind of luminous body which is giving off light. So when small fishes come near it, they will attack it and eat them and make them prey. Now, why do you think that some deep fish, sea fish and few insects are luminous? Because they are trying to mate or to uh, prey on the other sea creatures. Certain deep sea fish and some insect luminous either to attract a mate, that means to find a life partner, or they are predators to attract their prey, that means they can attack on a smaller fish. Name two examples of each of the opaque sub-objects: transparent objects, translucent objects. This is question number 5. Let's answer this. There are too many opaque objects and materials to do list, but the student may include bricks, wood, and concrete, as well as most ceramic materials. You can include fans, yourself, or you can include the chairs or you are sitting on. And transparent objects and materials include glass windows or cling film and some kind of polythene. You can also write down polythene bags, which are also used in our daily lives. Translucent objects and material include obscure glass, plastic, and some kind of paper, such as tissue paper and greaseproof paper. Lampshades are also usually translucent. That means the lampshade which are on the bedside table during the night, they are on, so it doesn't disturb your eyesight, but it keeps the room lighted up. Question number 6: hot glowing things such as sun and lighted matches or a lighted candle gives off light. How can a page give off light if it is not hot or glowing? Almost all non-luminous objects and materials reflect some of the light that falls on them. We can see the page of book because they reflect from light that falls on them into our eyes. Like Here is our sun, and here is a book, and we are seeing this page. So the light will fall on this page and goes into your eyes, and in this manner you will be able to see what is written on the book. What is the difference between reflection and shadow? Let us answer that. A reflection is caused when light changes its direction after it has hit a surface and bounce off. When light hits a shiny surface, almost all of it is reflected in a regular and predictable way. We can see an image such that we can look at ourselves in the mirror. Just like in this case, we have a mirror, and if we look into the mirror, we can see our image. But in the case of opaque objects, we cannot see our image, but its shadow, if light falls on it like this, only the shadow can be seen on this paper. And this shadow, we can draw it over here on the paper, but the shadow is formed because this is an opaque substance. E. So this is the opaque substance which is causing the shadow. Question number 8. When light is reflected in a plane mirror, what is special about the angle of incident and angle of reflected ray? If this is our mirror and the light falls on this one and it reflects back, this proves that the angle of incidence, which is this one, is equal to the angle of reflection, which is this one. So the angle of incidence must be equal to the angle of reflection. This is the law of reflection. This is the law which we have to study. Let us answer this question. A plane mirror or reflects the light from its surface at the same angle as the light strikes the surface. In other words, the angle of incidence is the same as the angle of reflection. Why do diamonds sparkle from so many directions in so many colors? Now, if we imagine a diamond, so the white light falls on it, and many different colors, which are red, blue, green, violet, all these different colors of the rainbow are emitted out of it. So what is the reason? The light is bending in different ways, as you can see in this case. So the diamond basically bends the light in different direction. Because of that reason, we are able to see different colors. Diamond sparkle forms so many directions in so many colors because when the light enters the diamond, it is bent or reflected in many different directions. The white light is made up of all different colors of the rainbow, and the light leaving the diamond is bent through it to split into the rainbow of colors. Question number 10. A boy is looking in a plane mirror. His nose is 30 centimeter in front of the mirror. How far is the nose far where its image appears to be? Now, if this is a mirror and this is a nose he's talking about, then he will see in the mirror and he will think that the nose is 30 centimeter away from where he's standing. So the total distance from here to here is 30 plus 30, that means 60 centimeter. He will think that the nose here is 30 centimeter away, it's actually 60 centimeter away. Let us answer this question. If a boy's nose is 30 centimeter in front of the plane mirror, the reflection of his nose will appear 30 centimeter behind the mirror. That means the total distance is 60 centimeter. Question number 11. If a driver has a plane mirror and one convex rear view mirror, how would the image in each appear differently? The image in the vehicle plane mirror will be the same size as the object it is reflecting, but they will be a lateral inverted. That means the image, it will be upside down. The convex mirror will give the wider field of the view of the plane mirror of the same size. However, the images will be upright but in smaller in size. That means the convex mirror basically is upright but in smaller case, but concave mirror is larger but upside down. Question number 12 says, why could you not use a concave mirror as a rear view mirror? in a car. Now for this question, let's answer this. It says, if an object is a longer way from a concave mirror, the image is real upside down and smaller than the object. It is because the image is inverted. The concave mirror could not be used as a rear view mirror. Question number 13, it says, how is the image formed by convex lens different from concave lens? Now this is the question. Let us answer this question now. You know that concave mirror is like this. Let us draw the concave mirror lens, which is like this. This is concave lens, and this is convex lens, like this. So these are the two lenses. This is for converging and this is for diverging. Now, let us read this answer. A convex mirror forms an image that is virtual, upright, smaller than the object. An object that is close to the concave mirror produces an image which is virtual, upright, and larger than the object. If the object is moved long away from the concave mirror, the image changes. It becomes real, inverted, upside down, and smaller than the objects. And same is the case with lens as well. The list as many use as you can for a plane, concave, and convex mirror. Let us try to name them. Use for plane mirror is including the mirror for dressing, periscope, kaleidoscope. Use for concave mirror is mirror use including shaving, makeup mirrors, dentist mirrors, and car headlights and reflecting telescope. Use of convex mirrors include rear view mirror in the car, staircase mirrors, double-decker buses have these mirrors, and security cameras in the supermarket to detect shoplifters. What are the difference between regular and diffuse reflection? What are the difference between regular and diffuse reflection? Let us answer this one. Now we know that regular reflection is when the light basically bends and into the same region and there is no rough surface. But if there is a rough surface like this, the light will bend in different directions. And some of the light will be absorbed, some of the light will scatter. So this is diffuse reflection. Diffuse reflection, and this is regular reflection. So let us read about it. A regular reflection is like a that produced by a mirror. In that of all the light is reflected in one direction. When the light hits the rough and uneven surface, the some of the light is absorbed, but the rest is scattered in all directions. This is a diffusion reaction or reflection. How is the image formed by a plane mirror different from by a pinhole camera? Let us write about that as well. An image formed by a plane mirror is virtual and appears to be behind the mirror. It is the same size as the object and appears to be same distance behind the mirror as the object is in front of the mirror. The image is also literally inverted. That is the function of the mirror. By contrast, the image formed by the pinhole camera is real because it can be formed on the screen. The image is also smaller. The object is inverted upside down. The image formed by inside the pinhole camera is also less brighter than formed in the mirror. If the pinhole camera is made larger, the image becomes brighter and so becomes more blurred. I hope you liked today's lesson. Inshallah, we'll meet again. Allah.